Well, hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Cody, always here to help you have the most healthy, glowing, and gorgeous skin. And if you love this info, please subscribe. Today, I'm going to show you how to use an eye cream so you get better results, quicker results maybe. And just so you know, a lot of people ask about eye creams if they're really necessary and worth it. For the most part, they're not, to be honest. I think that some of them are. It depends on the formulation always, but you can always use, just so you know, a cream that you have as an eye cream if you're just trying to create more hydration. Eye creams, though, are more expensive typically because the formulation has to be different. The standards in which they make them a lot of times are different because of the eye area. It's sensitive and anything that gets into the eye, so they don't use the same necessarily ingredients that they would use on like a face cream, but typically you're just putting on that outer perimeter, and most products get around your eyes anyway, so always be safe and careful. But you could just use and try, if you're especially on a budget, just use more face cream in that area, just kind of tapping it in or doing the technique I'm going to show you today. Today I am using my Transforming Eye Cream. I wrestled with the idea of having an eye cream, and the reason why this eye cream is great is because it does multiple concerns. I'm a kind of person that wants one product to do as much as possible because I'm kind of cheap, kind of lazy, and I just want the most for my money, always. And that's how I think of when I'm creating products or working on a product or bringing a product to market, is it has to do multiple things. Like if you have to do a million different things to your face, I'm just like, that's a lot of stuff to do to your face. And so I just like multifunctional products. This product helps with like puffiness and dark circles. Now the thing about darkness under the eyes, a lot of times it's allergies, a lot of times it's food, a lot of times it could be from like a Glade, air freshener or your fabric softener, and there's a lot of like allergy going on that you may not be aware of, or it could be genetics from the sun, or that you're wiping your eye and you've got some discoloration or pigmentation underneath the eye. Even glasses that aren't UV protected can cause more of the sun ray to kind of hit the under eye area, which causes pigment. And I think it causes pigment because the eye area is an area you don't want to go blind, so it creates pigment there to kind of protect you, because the more pigmented an area is, that's the skin's own way of kind of protecting you to create its own UV protection, because it can handle more absorption of the radiation and the ultraviolet light. Also, so this doesn't help to brighten pigmentation. So the only things that do that, which a lot of people could fix more pigment if they just use more product underneath their eye, like the glycolic creams or the retinol or the exfoliating products or the brighteners or whatever. If they just put more of that underneath the eye, of course gently and safely, they would get more brightening effect. But a lot of companies don't tell you to use it around the eye because they're just cautious and careful and stuff, which makes sense. But today I'm going to show you how to use any eye cream, whatever you have at home, to kind of really give your eye area the nutrients and the love that it really needs, because I think you need to massage eye creams in. That's just my opinion. That's what I believe. I do this on clients. I do this at home, and this is a way to just kind of give your eye area that love and nutrients that it deserves, so that you can really kind of keep this area more moist and hydrated and protected. So I always use one full pump, and I kind of tap it between my middle fingers like this, and I just add it right below my eye like this, and then on my brow bone, and right in the center, because a lot of times the eye cream formulation and ingredients are just a little bit more helpful with elasticity, and so I always get this kind of area too. And then I sit and spend some time here kind of tapping it in, and then I start to massage it in, and then I work it in the opposite direction like this. So usually you get memory, and the skin gets memory, so it's always kind of going this way. So I kind of train the muscle or the movement of the muscle to go in the opposite direction like this. So you do this 6 times like this, creating some heat and some stimulation, and then you kind of tap that in like that, okay? And you tap here, right here, get right here, like this, and you can start to press this area, especially if you have a lot of like inflammation or kind of puffiness underneath the eye. You can do a little lymphatic drainage where you kind of use a little bit of pressure right in the center here and also up here. And take a deep breath in, all the way out. You could also put your eye creams in the fridge if you have a lot of puffiness issues. Be careful with the formulation. Some products, if you refrigerate them, it could maybe cause some issues. Then I use another pump, and you know, if you didn't want to use a whole pump because the eye cream is expensive, because a lot of eye creams are, and that is because the formulation has to be different and the ingredients are usually a little bit more premier because the eye area doesn't have pores, so it doesn't absorb, so they have to use different ingredients so that it will actually kind of sit on the skin or slowly absorb into the skin instead of just kind of like sitting there. Now I use another little pump and I kind of tap it in between my fingers, and now I'm going to put this in the kind of crow's feet area, and then this I kind of use circular motions like this, like that, and then again opposite direction, opposite direction, opposite direction about 6 times, and then I kind of use a little pressure and I tap that in all the way underneath and all the way on the side like that. And if you have deep crow's feet or lines or you're starting to see them, then I know it's going to seem excessive. You could take just a dab, a little bit more, and you're going to do this, and you're going to just kind of like coat that like a little bit of a thicker layer there in that kind of crow's feet kind of line area. I know this was a lot, guys, for like an eye cream application video, but I think this will really help you if you're struggling with your eye area, or if you want to just learn a new technique to kind of get the best results possible. Let's say you didn't have an eye cream, just try this with a regular cream that you already have. Like our rehydrating cream is also an eye cream, where we tell people that they can use it as an eye cream because it has hyaluronic. But let's just say all you had was Nivea or something like that. Just do this, that massage like that. And then later in another video, I'm going to do an updated video because I showed an eye massage area, eye massage technique that we do in a facial and that I do on my clients, and I'm going to show you how to kind of really work the eye area out so it gets stimulated and is constantly lifting, so that you're getting just a beautiful eye area that's kind of having a sustainable result. I love you guys so much. If you love this kind of info and these kind of techniques and tips where I'm showing and sharing these kind of behind the scenes of how we do it in the office and all this stuff, please let me know. And as always, you can subscribe if you love this info, and stay gorgeous, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Bye.